Monday. It's time for another story time with Miss A, brought to you by the Northeast Branch of Reading Public Library. So it's the first story time of the month of April, and all month long we are going to be celebrating what we're calling Earth Month, which just is a bunch of programming all based around Earth Day. So this week's book is read with permission of Roaring Brook Press, which is an imprint of Macmillan publisher, and it is called We Are Water Protectors, written by Carole Lindstrom and illustrated by Michaela Goade. And as you can see here, it is a winner of the Caldecott Medal, which is a pretty big deal. So when you look at the cover, what do you see? Well, I see a girl, and what's all this? What's that blue stuff that we have in our body, that we drink, that we swim in? Water. So there's water here, and we see all these people linking hands. So it's telling us right here who they are. It says we are water protectors. So maybe you've heard of water protectors and maybe you haven't. But we are talking about the water protectors today for our story time because we're all about sustainability and the environment and taking charge of climate change this month. And water protectors are a group of Indigenous activists who have been fighting against the Keystone Pipeline, which would go through native lands and hurt their water supply and the environment around it. So let's find out all about these water protectors. It says, we are water protectors. And fun fact, we're talking about water, and the illustrations in this book are made with watercolors. One more time, we are water protectors. Water is the first medicine, Nokomis told me. So water is the first medicine. Medicine is something that is healing, that helps us. We come from water. It nourished us inside our mother's body as it nourishes us here on Mother Earth. Water is sacred, she said. What's that? I see a little baby. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. So we see a group of Native women and they are saying, we are still here. The river's rhythm runs through my veins, runs through my people's veins. So she's saying that her people care about the water. They want to protect it. They're water protectors. My people talk of a black snake that will destroy the land. So we see this black snake in the background. Do you think it's a real snake? Would a giant snake destroy the land? Well, maybe if giant snakes were real, but do you think it's an actual snake? Do we have gigantic snakes that big on Earth? No. So we're using a metaphor. It's a big word. Let's clap it out together. Metaphor. So that means we're saying snake to mean something else. So in this case, it is a pipeline. So it's a big line of pipes full of oil or natural gas, things that we use to power cars, heat homes, things like that. So my people talk of a black snake that will destroy the land, spoil the water, poison plants and animals, wreck everything in its path. So you see this pipeline, the black snake, and what's happening to the animals around it? What's coming out of the pipe? You see these black things? Yeah, it's the oil. We call it pollution. The pollution from the pipes hurts the animal and poisons the water. When my people first spoke of the black snake, they foretold that it wouldn't come for many, many years. So by foretold, they meant they guessed. They said it wasn't going to happen. They said it wouldn't come for many, many years. But now, the black snake is here. So we have the pipeline, and here in this picture, we are seeing it as a snake. We have this red color. It looks angry and scary. It says the black snake is here. Its venom burns the land, courses through the water, making it unfit to drink. So if it's unfit to drink, that means the water is like poison. We can't drink it. Instead of the water healing us, the first medicine, it would harm us. The opposite effect of what we want from water. Take courage. She has her fist up. She is courageous. She is brave. It says, take courage. I must keep the black snake away from my village's water. I must rally my people together. So we're rallying them. We're getting them together, collecting them, bringing everyone together around the issue of protecting their water. To stand for the water, to stand for the land, to stand as one against the black snake. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. So we have drummers again in a circle. It will not be easy. It will not be easy. You can see a little girl and a giant black snake, like David and Goliath. We fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, the winged ones, the crawling ones. So a bird or a bug, they couldn't stop a pipeline, but people together can. So they had the winged ones, the crawling ones, the four-legged, the two-legged, plants, trees, rivers, lakes. We're getting the idea the black snake wouldn't just hurt people, it would hurt everyone, all of the animals, fish, birds, water, trees, the earth. So water, it's important to our entire planet. It is a huge portion of our planet. Tears like waterfalls stream down. They're saying they're crying so much, their tears are like a waterfall. Tears like waterfalls stream down, tracks down my face, tracks down my people's faces. So everyone is crying about the black snake, the pipeline. Water has its own spirit, Nokomis told me. Water is alive. Water remembers our ancestors who came before us, she said. So if you look really close, you can see figures in the water, her ancestors. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. Let's clap that together quickly. We've said it so many times. Say it one more time. We are still here. We are stewards of the earth. A steward is someone who takes care of something, who tends to them, who helps something. We are stewards of the earth. We have to help the earth. It says our spirits have not been broken. You can see she's there helping that turtle. We are water protectors. We stand. The black snake is in for the fight of its life. The end. You can see it's in for the fight of its life because, one person in front of that big black snake, the pipeline, that seemed awfully scary. But now it's going to have to fight against a whole lot of people opposed to it. So I hope you enjoyed this book. I find it really inspiring. You know, it's written by Anishinaabe Métis author, and the illustrator is Lingit. So I also like that this is a book by and about Native people. So I hope you enjoyed starting Earth Month with a book all about environmentally friendly action, climate activism, land and water protection. And we are going to move on next week to talk, instead of protecting about the earth, just to focus in and talk about some of its residents. And I'll give you a hint. They have 2 wings and they make the sound tweet, tweet, tweet. All right, so I'll see you next Monday at 10 a.m. for another story time with Miss A. Bye, friends.